They say the wind carries whispers of the fallen, and today it drags the cries of the eternal forest's edge. The air still trembles from the clash where Bai Luo's strategy barely held against the relentless tide of the Blackfang Legion, leaving scorched earth and shattered banners in its wake. Amidst this fragile calm, a new shadow stirs, an enigma wrapped in silver mist, moving closer to the heart of the struggle. Tales of Hurting Gods, Chapter 701. Chapter 702 draws us back to these fractured lands, where alliances fray and destinies teeter on the edge of a blade, promising that what comes next will leave no soul untouched. Elder Messenger of Death cast a measured glance at Qin Mu, his voice as weighty as falling stones. Earth count, I have inscribed it already. The tally lies upon the 1008th page of the 8th tome. Every debt, every transgression, recorded with unerring clarity, leaving nothing behind. Earth count lowered the book in his hands, reaching for the 8th volume. His fingers brushed over the aged parchment, flipping through its leaves. Have all the times he breached the gate of heaven influence been documented? They have, the elder messenger replied, his tone devoid of hesitation. He never fails to frighten me out of my wits, said the elder messenger. So each incident I record meticulously. Every soul fallen by his hand is inscribed without error. Only upon his death can the ledger be cleared. Yet these are trifles. I have consigned them to the miscellaneous tomes. Earth Count set the 8th book down and inquired, And where are these miscellaneous tomes kept? Too many for the main archive, the elder messenger explained. Another chamber holds them, those space wanes. Shall I fetch them for your scrutiny, Earth Count? No need, Earth Count replied, a faint headache brushing his brow. So long as the record is complete, it suffices. With a resounding thud, Tianshu collapsed to the ground, the goat's skull meeting the earth with a heavy impact, bouncing twice before stillness. Chijuyi could not contain a soft exclamation. Big Brother Tian, Earth Count speaks not of you, but of Brother Qin Fengqing. Tianshu murmured weakly, I know he means him, yet I had expected Earth Count to show him favor, given the misdeeds he has amassed. Now it seems that favor will only add to my own punishment. Let me lie a moment. My strength ebbs suddenly. Earth Count's gaze shifted to Qin Mu, who lowered his head, trying to avoid the weight of the scrutiny. Each attempt to glance up was met with a recoil, as if in awe. Shielding criminal Tianshu, and releasing him to wreak misfortune upon the world, Earth Count intoned. This misdeed shall rest upon your head. Do you accept it? I do not, Qin Mu hurriedly replied. Place it upon him, Earth Count commanded Elder Messenger of Death. With solemn precision, the Elder Messenger dipped his brush and inscribed the verdict. Earth Count is impartial. Your counsel is not requested. This is merely to forestall grievance after death. Qin Mu's tension melted, a smile forming. After death? Then Earth Count shall spare me now. A glance, sharp as a drawn blade, cut through him. Your life in the living world is yet not forfeit. We shall not strike. But the longer you linger in Yudu, the feebler your mortal body grows. Death shall still claim you. Today's summoning concerns not you, but him. He extended a hand, a whip springing forth to entwine Tianshu, whose face drained of color. Qin Mu stepped forward, voice resolute. Earth Count, what crime has Tianshu committed? Severing my horn, stealing my Yudu, carving away my domain to form Fengdu. This is colossal treachery. Do you defend him? Will you bear his punishment? Earth Count's eyes pierced. Qin Mu's voice carried the gravity of righteousness. Founding Emperor forged the Imperial Gate divine knife, and the command was given to Tianshu. He acted on Imperial orders. Is a subject to be blamed for obedience? The bearer of the blade errs from the start, Earth Count retorted. Then Earth Count fears the strong and oppresses the weak? Qin Mu asked boldly. A chill ran through Tianshu, and Chijuyi shivered. Even the son of Yudu, bound by celestial law, could not protect him, yet Qin Mu stood fearless. Flames twisted around Earth Count's horns. Qin Mu pressed on. If Earth Count is impartial, seek the founding emperor. To punish Tianshu alone, ignoring the mastermind, smacks of fear of the strong. I, a junior, must speak. If fairness reigns, why have countless deaths in Supreme Emperor Heaven and Luofu Heaven gone unavenged? The Elder Messenger of Death frowned, but Earth Count raised a hand. Let him speak. Qin Mu's words surged forth like a torrent. The originator is the guest who just departed from Earth Count's hall. Son of Heaven Yin allowed his disciples free rein, forcing survivors of Crimson Light into Luofu Heaven, invoking bloodshed. Luofu Heaven fell. Only Qi Shi remained. The devils invaded Supreme Emperor Heaven. Son of Heaven Yin's disciples used the Life and Death Book to crash Luofu Heaven into Supreme Emperor Heaven, which then crashed into the Great Ruins. Countless lives perished. The true architect of evil stood there. Why did Earth Count not strike him? My brother caused chaos in Yudu, yet punishment was placed upon me. I summoned 7 kills, Star Sovereign Wei Liao's soul, yet punishment fell on me. On the battlefield I killed enemies, and still, punishment awaited. Now Son of Heaven Yin's disciples threaten eternal peace, reviving stone statues and slaughtering countless souls. Earth Count, how is this impartial? Why not strike them? Fear the strong, oppress the weak. Fear the evil, spare the virtuous. And Tianshu's severing of your horn, is that not a trivial crime? Had the founding emperor reigned, would you dare breathe? Blaming me for all my brother's sins, while ignoring your own, is disgraceful. You preach justice, yet act not on it. Better that my brother rule you than one who fails even in fairness. Tianshu, the dragon Qilin, and Qijui trembled. Even the elder messenger of death drew uneasy breaths. Earth Count's triple eyes fixed on Qinmu, unwavering. Qinmu met that gaze with his own unflinching stare. You are clever, bending situations to your will. Why defy the tide today? Why contest righteousness so fervently? Earth Count finally asked. Qinmu bowed. Rancor has long festered. I am part of all. I seek forgiveness if I have transgressed. Earth Count nodded. And do you know I may hold a record of Son of Heaven Yin's sins? If you hold it but refrain from judgment, what differs from having none? You, Earth Count, are constrained by celestial might. Since action is barred to you, why impede others? Calm as the void, Earth Count's face revealed no hint of turbulence. Explain. Evil meets evil. I am evil. Tianshu is evil. Few dare confront Son of Heaven Yin, yet Tianshu does. Would it not be better to let him fight? Tianshu acted under command. Let the crime rest upon me. Earth Count may merely reap the benefits. Earth Count's eyes did not waver. Tianshu and companions held their breath, aware of the celestial might before them. Once he had been Mingdu Heavenly King, yet Earth Count eclipsed all. Even so, Qinmu spoke freely, challenging the ruler of Yudu, negotiating with audacity that courted death. A voice as cold as granite cut through the chamber. Very well. I grant this face. Let him go. The whip slackened, and Tianshu collapsed to the floor, mind blank, trembling. Qinmu bowed, gratitude radiant. Earth Count, I thank you for granting my plea. Evil committed by any, whether mortal or celestial emperor, I record impartially. Each has a booklet, Earth Count said, voice even, differing only in thickness. I do not blame you for reviving the goddess of Heavenly Yin. I admire your resolve. Yet, as ruler of Yudu, certain acts cannot be mine to do. Others must act where I cannot. You have acted, you have spoken. Yet I will record and adjudicate as Yudu demands. Do you understand? I understand, Qinmu said. You may depart. Hesitation caught Qinmu. May I meet my mother, whom I have never known? She suffers punishment for your sake, came the calm reply. After your birth, to protect you, she bore your misdeeds. To see her now is perilous, for Mingdu's disciples move souls into Yudu. Are you certain? Struck as if by lightning, Qinmu spun, resolve hardening. Tianshu, brother Qi, we return to eternal peace at once. Earth Count observed the youth, wiping hidden tears. He shall be a good child, he murmured. The elder messenger bowed unseen, guiding them away. On the paper boat, Qinmu cast a final glance at the somber palace, the bustling dead below, kin among them. Perhaps even his father searching through darkness for his mother. Though meeting them remained impossible, he vowed silently, once chaos and eternal peace is quelled, I will return. I will find you both. A warm smile touched his lips, carrying a heart full of resolve. Mother, I shall bear your suffering no longer. I will come for both of you. I will not allow Yudu to claim you on my account. On the paper boat, Tianshu's gaze lingered on Qinmu. The youth's countenance bore a cheerfulness that betrayed nothing, yet the furrows of his brow concealed the weight of worry and longing for his kind. Does he truly share such a bond with Earth Count? Tianshu murmured to the elder messenger of death, his voice low as the rustling of wind through bamboo. The elder messenger of death cast a sidelong glance at Qinmu. Earth Count will not spare you merely for his sake. If he did, Every rogue would dare to lop off his horns. When you severed a piece to fashion Fengdu, countless realms crumbled, and only then did Earth Count manage to mend his horns. His sacrifice was great. The reason he grants this youth face is that he does not wish him to return to Yudu. Tianshu's eyes widened. He does not wish him to return? Why so? He was born in Yudu, whispered the elder messenger of death, the first soul to arise after its creation, thus named the son of Yudu. When he emerged, the heavens themselves trembled. Many formidable spirits infiltrated Yudu to witness the marvel. Within months, he pierced the horns of 9 bens. Tianshu's voice faltered. Pierced through? The elder messenger of death shivered as he recalled the event from 2 decades past. The horns were shattered, the dominion of countless mighty ones disrupted. They rallied to destroy him. Yet many were devoured in the chaos. The traces of battle remain upon Earth count to this day, the spirits still at war. That is the measure of his destructive power. Tianshu, once among the mightiest in Yudu, understood the gravity. The Great Ones held vast territories upon Earth Count's form, ruling over billions of spirits. Qinmu's consumption of these powers left voids, breeding conflict among the remaining spirits, a war that raged without cease. In the depths of Yudu, did former masters of Emperor's throne not intervene? Tianshu asked. They did, came the reply. Alone, they were no match. As spirits without flesh, their might faltered. United, they still could not prevail. Only through Earth Count's intervention was he sealed and exiled. Tianshu shivered. Trapped within the Imperial Gate divine knife, I have missed such wonders. The elder messenger of death sneered. Even present, you would have been powerless. Without the seal, he is a devil king incarnate. Anything within reach would be devoured, even you. Beware the seal in the heart of his brows. One misstep, and death is certain. In recent years, he has broken it more than once, and Earth Count suffers the consequences. Tianshu laughed, dry as autumn leaves. I am timid by nature. His eyes wandered to Qinmu, noting the focus upon the brow. The elder messenger of death remarked, timid when sober, yet bold enough to sever Earth Count's horns after drink. Consider carefully. If unleashed, the calamity will surpass even the horn's loss. We tread the mortal realm, and caution is all. All aboard the vessel rose, facing the abyssal darkness ahead. Without warning, the elder messenger of death pushed Tianshu into the void, then Qinmu and Qi Juyi, before the dragon Qilin leapt with solemn grace. This flesh has discerning eyes, he murmured, amusement in his tone. The boat pivoted, retreating as myriad paper boats surged towards Earth Count's corporeal form. Souls from eternal peace swarmed the vessels, their number a testament to sudden mass demise. The elder messenger of death noted with awe, Mingdu's disciples move. Elders on the prow, mirror images of one another, exchanged glances and spoke as one. The son of Yudu returns to the mortal plane, certain to act. To send these souls now risks their reclamation by Earth Count. Let us wait 7 days, guiding them back if he succeeds. 7 days? Asked one, concern etching their features. Yes, 7, enough for him to enact soul guide. Failure renders the souls lost, decay rendering their retrieval meaningless. Call it the return to life in the first 7 days, so tongues will wag not. Below God-broken mountain range, Qinmu's eyes snapped open. The dragon Qilin and Qi Juyi stirred, moving swiftly away from the Imperial Gate divine knife, evading its predatory pull. Boss Tian is absent, the dragon Qilin noted. Likely in Ghost Valley, Qinmu replied, descending towards the palace beneath the knife. His corporeal form must lie buried beneath, half seized by Earth Count. This palace, perhaps built by the founding emperor, awaits his return. We shall wait. Qi faltered, landing nearby. Brother Qin, caught between you and Mingdu, I cannot choose. I seek southern heaven, away from this strife. The dragon Qilin's eyes blazed. We swore to Earth Count to face death together. How could third brother depart? Were you gone, Earth Count would claim Brother Tian in your lives. Cold sweat dripped from Qi Juyi, wine and fear bound him. Yet Qinmu reassured him, Brother Qi may leave. Danger is minimal outside festive times. Festive times? Dread painted their faces pale. Qi Juyi remained. Qinmu entered the palace. Murals adorned the walls, and wine jars lay scattered. One depicted Tianshu, wine jar in hand, sword raised to sever Earth Count's horns, a scene heroic and fierce, Earth Count's visage twisted with wrath. Cult master, the statue stirs, cried the dragon Qilin. Qinmu rushed out. The stone statue, head lodged in the imperial gate divine knife, shed its stony shell, flesh and blood revealing themselves. Lu Yongku, Kui Qingpei, Fu Yangqi of Mingdu are massacring eternal peace, reviving the statue. Qinmu observed, awe in his gaze. The stone statue's aura eclipsed true gods and devils threatening all. Qinmu unsheathed the god execution mysterious knife. 2 bloodlight trails circled the statue's neck, sparks flying, yet failing to sever it. The knife recoiled, returning its assault toward him. The stone statue trembled, devil blood gushing, part of its flesh injured by the imperial gate divine knife. Bloodlight trails sensed this, one striking the statue's neck, the other at Qinmu. Before they could reach him, a crimson sea engulfed his vision. Qinmu removed the willow leaf from his brow. The red light was drawn into his eye like a leviathan swallowing a rainbow. Another sword light spiraled around the statue, blood spurting, the emperor's throne head in his small case thrashing. The imperial gate divine knife faltered, unable to reclaim the bloodlight. Never before had it faced such defiance. Qinmu's third eye absorbed all, a burp and a childlike cheer escaping. Boom, the devil, god's stone head crashed, a mountain fallen into the underground, the bloodlight retreating to the case. The case snapped shut on its own. God execution mysterious knife? Qinmu pondered, reinserting the willow leaf as the small case trembled. Inside, the emperor's throne head quivered, recognizing a predator fiercer than itself. It dared not provoke.